Whatever you do, do not get a bounce back loan. Watch this video as I explain why. Hey everyone, my name is Simon Mishevich. I'm here from Optimize Accountants to help you grow your wealth and reduce your tax liability. And this video is proudly sponsored by Tax. So if you have Atlantic tax affairs to deal with, then check out Tax. The channel description will be below this video, so go check them out. This video is obviously talk about why you should not get bounce back loan. I apologize if the intro was a little bit dramatic, but I do think it's important for people to understand the implications of the bounce back loan and what it could mean for you in the future. It's tempting to go for the bounce back loan because it's seen as easy access to money and it's relatively cheap, apparently. I'm going to go through bits more detail. Now, if you want to talk about bounce back loans and how to apply, then there is a video that we have done about that. Again, that description will be below this video, so go and have a look at that one. I've also done another video talking about the questions that you had about the bounce back loan. So I did a quick Q&A, and that video description will be below this video as well. So go check that video out. But clearly we are talking about the bounce back loan and what it means for you as a property investor. The three things that you need to be aware of is it's a debt. It does need to be paid back. And it's not a debt that is paid over 20 years like a mortgage. Therefore, the bounce back loan does need to be paid back within 5 years after the first year of having the loan. So technically speaking, it's 6 years, but the repayment is actually just 5 years. So we do need to think about, well, how does that affect you? The second thing is it's on your credit file. So if you are going for loans, mortgages, it will appear on your credit file. And for mortgage lenders going forward, they may be looking at this and thinking, why did you apply for a bounce back loan? Surely you're in business and you didn't need that loan. It is going to be another questioning for future lenders to look at your profile and say, I'm not sure this person can afford this loan because now they've got this huge amount of repayment to make for the bounce back loan and the affordability isn't so obvious. So should we lend to them? It can give you problems. So make sure whatever you do that you speak with your mortgage broker before you apply for the bounce back loan. That is very, very important. Have I stressed that too much? No? Okay, it is very, very, very important. Okay, I think I've done the job, right? Let's move on. So the bounce back loan itself, let's talk about repayments. Now, I've made some assumptions because I'm not sure how different banks will calculate interest rates and how they might apply. So what I've done is I've taken the debt of £50,000 and what I've done is based on the repayment after 5 years, because interest does not start ticking until the 13th month because the first 12 months is interest free. But you do then need to pay 2.5% equivalent per annum on the outstanding balance. And some banks may do it on a daily balance and some may do it on a weekly balance, monthly balance, etc. So these calculations may not be exact to the calculations that you have received. So it is a guidance and a guidance only. But in this assumption, what I've assumed is that I've taken the outstanding balance at the end of the month and then said, okay, there's 1/12 of the 2.5% interest to apply on the outstanding loan. And from that calculation, I've deduced that the interest will be 3,117, as you can see on my calculations just here, which basically means you've got a total liability once you've gone through this bounce back loan of £53,177.08. Let's not worry about the pence here. But what I've basically done is said, well, let's take the interest that is based on the loan. And I've based it on 6.4%. Now, that's not a per annum. That's just the interest you're going to be paying back on the loan itself. It's more of a sense check. Is it really worth me doing this, taking this loan out? The big thing for me, though, is not just the fact that you have to pay back the loan, but it's the amount that you have to pay back. The £53,000, let's not forget that it does need to be paid back over a 60-month period, as in 5 years, because the first 12 months you don't have to pay it back, which means that you're suppressing the repayment back within that 5-year period. And if it's £53,000, then ultimately the monthly repayment will be £866. Sorry, 886. Couldn't even read my writing. It's not even my writing, it's typing. That's worse. But the repayment is £886.28. That's a lot of money. If you think about a mortgage, even at £200,000, that's not going to be that much money because you may use an interest-only mortgage. But this is 886 because you've got a repayment to make as well, a capital repayment, not just interest. That is a serious impact on your cash flow. And I rather suspect that a lot of people that's taken this bounce back loan haven't factored this repayment back into their cash flow projections. So it really is important for you to understand, if you are going to take this bounce back loan, can you indeed afford to pay it back in the 5-year period? If you cannot, it will cause you credit file implications, because it is a debt. They will come for you. Let's be fair, the debt is not coming from the forgiving government. It is still coming from the banks itself, and albeit the government is signing off to say we will back it, the banks will still try and come for you for the money. And if any payments are late, it will appear on your credit file, which could be very, very damaging on your credit file, your applications in the future to get mortgages. So please, please, please do think about the bounce back loan. Is it really worth it? It is cheap access to money. I appreciate. It's easy to get the money. I appreciate. But really, the affordability can be quite damaging if you do not factor this amount of money you have to pay back. Hopefully this is a very quick video. I'm sure you appreciate. But if you've enjoyed this video, may not have enjoyed it, but hopefully you found it useful, then please do give me a good old thumbs up, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm, apparently. If you do have any questions, then please feel free to type those questions into the comments box and I will get back to you within 24 hours. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the opportunity to get the latest notifications of videos. If you want to book a tax consultation or indeed use our services or our Optimised Accountants, we will be putting the links below this video for you to click in and book some time with us. I shall see you again in the next video.